Anime excels in portraying intense battles that are fueled by emotions. One prime example of this is Gintama, where the fight between Takasugi and Gintoki showcases a deep bond turned to bitter hatred, from childhood friends to war comrades to sworn enemies. Their emotional conflict creates a truly unforgettable experience. Fights with so much emotion like Takasugi vs Gintoki elevates anime to heights we've never seen before. An anime fight is an experience. The great animation, the motion, overall mechanics of a fight makes this subgenre special, and it doesn't even have to be emotionally driven. Anime will take two characters that have little to no interaction and make it the most spectacular thing ever. Having two characters that never met before gives the audience a chance to correlate between the two. Not only are they fighting for what they believe to be right, but during the whole ordeal, the main character usually gains respect for their opponent, which also puts into perspective how the villain changes their mindset because of the main character's own ideology. But although Talk no Jutsu is often viewed negatively, there are times where this strategy actually holds a deeper purpose when you delve into anime fights. Naruto is known for his Talk no Jutsu, where he fights his enemies only to eventually have a heart-to-heart conversation that changes their perspective. Even though this tactic is overdone, it brings an emotional moment after the long and hard-fought battle, where the two talk about the issues they had in life and realize that they aren't so different after all. The ending of a fight makes anime more sentimental. You can never predict the outcome until the very end. Our favorite characters might either struggle for their final breath or emerge triumphant. You won't have a clue about the result until the absolute end, unless you happen to be Natsu and rely on the power of friendship. But with that aside, what makes an anime fight good? Is it the animation, the character motivation, the interaction between the characters, or the sheer willpower each character displays in order to win? For me, it's a combination. I want to see two people fight a grueling battle where they don't have the strength to go on. I want a battle where we have an emotional dialogue between characters. I want a fight where the animation is mind-blowing, from the quick motion behind a punch to the devastating blow of a kick. Fight scenes are what anime thrives at. You have the amazing animation of a Demon Slayer, to then have a nostalgic and legendary moment of Goku vs Frieza. But fights aren't just reduced to hand-to-hand combat. We have gunfights, sword fights, beam struggles, even mental battles. But the biggest thing that distinguishes one fight from another is the animation. I know this is taboo, but animation is key to having an excellent fight scene. We shouldn't have a show like Danmachi have better animation than a show like Seven Deadly Sins. Animation is key to having a great fight scene. Another key point is the different fighting style each character has. You can't limit every character to the same fighting style. You have to differentiate between a variety of characters. Anime fights aren't just screaming your way to a power-up or this emotional hard-fought battle. Some anime fights serve little to no purpose in furthering the plot, but even with a fight that isn't important, anime will still find a way to bring in a level of hype and excitement to a fight that serves no purpose. Anime will always be special for the legendary moments we get from each fight scene. Each moment makes my love for anime grow to a level that's beyond explainable, and anime fights will always be one of the greatest entertainment anime has to offer.